Now some useful tips about fluency in English. A language is learned by practice. Language is a skill, and it is a habit formation skill. It means after some time, one cultivates a habit of speaking in flawless English. Since a tool gets sharpened by overuse, so is the language. Any language can be learned with ease through persistent practice. If you want to gain fluency in English speaking, get into the practice of using English as a language of your articulation. The first step is to enrich your vocabulary. Try to ascertain once and always what the object in front of you is known as in English. Try grouping your words into several groups. For instance, in a room one can find some very familiar objects like chair, table, bed, picture, carpet, fan, television, telephone, sofa, pillow, cushion, mantelpiece, electric light, etc. Group these words together in your mind and try to build a relation of the objects against one another. Like, chair is to sit on, table to serve things at, light to illumine the room, television for news and entertainment, sofa to sit on, pictures on the wall, telephone on the table, sofa pillow, pictures on the mantel, fan over the table. This will help you in 3 ways. To establish the identity of the object. When using in speech, you will use more words at a time in a breath. Give your speech a graphic dimension. The same you can do with the objects in the kitchen, bedroom, market, hospital, bus stand, metro station, telephone booth, bank, and familiar activities like shopping, visiting doctors, traveling in a bus, on the road, with the tailor, etc. Here are a few examples. I want to sit on the chair. Or this can be said as, I want a chair to sit on. Practice using such structures and think in your mind as if you have a strong urge for the article. Remember, in the first phase, you should use the structures which are related to the present time only, and you will learn to use present tense in your conversation. It is better if you have someone around you to help you in the practice. But if there is none, then try acting it out in front of a mirror and try speaking aloud. Another thing that you need to take care of is to ensure that you use 2 groups of words and repeat each in a single go. Don't break it into chunks. Repeat at one go. I don't think you would like to. And to see the picture on the wall at once. Repeat the words in such a way you get into the habit of speaking it fast. Make a list of sentence structures that you use more frequently and repeat them very often. Now here's a technique that is called a role play technique. A patient waits for his turn outside the clinic. Characters: a patient and his accomplice, and a doctor and a nurse. Role play technique is best simulation model for enacting a sense for real life experience. Use your ingenuity and creativity to enact and learn to develop your ability to use English language. Now here's an example for the same. How can I help you? I want to see the doctor immediately. No, you cannot. He's already busy with a patient. But it's urgent. Can't you see? I'm suffering. I need to be sent in first. No, sir. You will have to sit and wait there. All patients are waiting, and they are all like you, suffering. You can see a number of them are waiting outside patiently. That's all right, but I need to see the doctor first. My ailment is serious. It has been giving me so much trouble. What is your problem, sir? I have an earache. There's so much noise inside my ear, I couldn't sleep for many days. That's pretty bad. I pity. You should have come earlier. How long have you been suffering from these symptoms? 7 days. I've been with this trouble for the last 7 days. What did you do for this? Nothing, I just waited for it to go. Did it help? No, not at all. That is why I have come here. All right, sir, you just wait. I will tell the doctor about your trouble. He'll surely call you as soon as he is free. Thank you. That's like a good girl. Tell him Brij Bhushan is here waiting for him. Such interesting conversations or anecdotes can be built with the help of your imagination. This will give you an opportunity to improve your English speaking. Here's another example at home in the kitchen. Kitchen is a place in a house where one can find new objects as well as new words. It is better if you go to the kitchen of your house and make your list of vocabulary. Note down the new words, new names of fruits and vegetables, the cooking methods, pans and utensils, each one with a different name. Example: a sieve is different from a strainer. A frying pan is not a pan sauce. A pan is not a plate. A gas stove is not an oven. And an oven is different from microwave oven. Kitchen is a place where boiling is not roasting and cooking is not steaming. Grilling is not baking. Cold and chilled are different words. A pantry is the dirtiest place. Imagine yourself in the kitchen and someone asks you what you're doing in the kitchen. Being answering the question, create your own serial of queries and substantiate them with your own answers. The more you practice orally in a simulation method, your speech will improve and you will gain confidence. Try building a set of questions you want to put across a famous chef who you intend to interview for your magazine. Reporters or correspondents normally prepare their own set of questions before the interview. What question would you like to ask him? Do you want to know about his age and family only? Are you interested in his education and professions alone? What about asking him some questions about his job profile? How about asking some questions about his famous recipes or something that he has invented or restyled himself for his customers? Such practices will definitely improve your speaking skills as you would get an ample scope for your creative imagination. Go to some shopping area, some shopping mall or shopping zone, and try asking the name of everything you see in English. Pose as if you know no other language and use it for communication with the selling staff. A trip to such a place will enrich your language area. Keep your questions around what, where, and when. You will get the information about everything you see around. Short questions will attract short answers, and quickly you will refresh your learning. But if you frame your question as how and why, you will have to spend more time in listening and understanding the process, how it works, and why is it more expensive, like these kind of questions. Don't use the words cheap, dear, or costly. Instead, use more expensive and less expensive, or does not fit my pocket. More expressions like is it available or it's not available. Would you please help me with this? May I have another piece of this article? No, I'm not interested. Well, I'll try. These are few sentences that will help you striking a conversation. A visit to a shopping area is the idea only next best to telephonic conversation for conversation practice in English. For a novice, you can try talking to a customer care official at a call center of a mobile company and ask him or her as many questions as you can. The only thing you need to take care of is to keep your cool and never try to do something that ends the conversation. Barring a few mobile companies which charge the customers for their calls to the call center, the rest of them allow this facility as toll-free. Practice your conversation with them. The call center officials are often trained in good English accent and etiquettes.